I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous making this. I don't know, I'm just nervous making this. Let me close my balcony door. It's been a very long time since I made a YouTube video, especially a YouTube video from the heart. Let me close my door. I don't like my shit being too scripted. I don't really know what I'm gonna say. I have a little notepad right here that's gonna kind of help me because I'm gonna be explaining. Hold the fuck up. First off, get my posture right. What's good, look, I'm not even staring into the lens. I'm staring into the fucking top. What's good, YouTube? MaNiaC here, back with another video, even though it's been probably a year. It's been so long. To start the video, I just want to say I don't know why my face is so red, but besides that, to start off the video, I want to say thank you to anyone watching this to still be supporting the channel or to still be interested in my life or what I have to say, especially when you know what the subjects are kind of gonna be about. It's been so long, and I wish I would have kind of got this off my chest or talked about it a long time ago, like early last year or something. But I don't know, I think you understand once I start explaining stuff, where my mental state was at. Just, let's get to it. I'm gonna try to fly past the boring shit that Hitch already completely exposed. That's all the OpTic stuff. All the stuff that he talked about on Hex's podcast, I can kind of breeze by that, but I kind of wanted to just give my take on it. First, I have the fall of OpTic is the first subject. Fall of OpTic, as you guys know, it's been explained multiple times by multiple people. Then I think there was a lot of, well, everyone knows there was a lot of things a lot of people could have did different. There's a lot of things a lot of people weren't doing. And there were people, first off, I want to say this. I don't blame OpTic J that much. Though he did fuck up quite hard on, I think, a personal level. Well, I mean, I guess a business level too, but just the fact that you guys have already heard this, he had Aaron Create moving out to Texas at 18, and then he's trying to fire the kid a month later to go move back to Cali. That was the start of this brand new OpTic. What we envisioned to be something brand new for our community and for the community in general, something that was just gonna be fucking dope. I don't know, I just want to say I don't blame Jay for the fall of OpTic. It was a lot of people involved and just a lot of shittiness. Horrible explanation, but I just wanted to say that. You guys know, for everything else, you can listen to Hitch on Hex's podcast. Something I do want to say, we individually weren't producing. I had my ons and offs of really good streaming. My YouTube has been off for quite some time, but as a collective, we were terrible individually at getting content up for you guys. But I think at the whole like Fuel Royales, and dude, I love that shit. Like, thinking at the time, I think I hated it. I didn't hate it, but at the time, I sort of had something against it. Waking up and just knowing the minimal resources that were put for the content creators, just having to wake up and go to like a warehouse or like just these weird locations we would record our videos at. At the time, I didn't like it, but I made sure, I promise you this, I made sure to show up to every single video, and if I had to act, I would act. I would put enthusiasm into the video. I really, in that aspect, I feel like I really did try, and I wanted that to work, but unfortunately, you guys know, everything. It just didn't work how we wanted to. That's gonna kind of come into play later in this video, another idea that I wanted to happen. So fuck that. Let's get past all the OpTic stuff. Y'all, that's what, a year old now. Did I get dropped from OpTic? Even when Immortals bought out OpTic, did I get dropped from OpTic and the other guys? No, Immortals asked us to stay, and we, me, Hitch, pretty much the house, me, Hitch, Aaron, Big T, Mike, Hex, we said, no, we're not doing that. And that's when we formed the old guard thing. But the old guard stuff, I'm not gonna get into right now. I sort of have it at the bottom of my list. We decided to go our own ways, and yeah, that was pretty much the start. Flycast. What the fuck happened to the Flycast? Is there a Flycast? People have said they've asked Hitch, and I don't know if he's actually said this, but he said like there's not really gonna be a Flycast anymore. I would say for the most part that's gonna be true. I would definitely like to, unless something changes, which I'm gonna get into, I want there to be another episode for sure. Me and Hitch are still friends. We still text each other, you know, it's still funny shit. We definitely don't talk like we used to, but there's no animosity whatsoever. There's no hard feelings. There's no, like, between the house that you guys know of, there's like, we're good. We're all still friends. We're gonna go to the clubs and shit together. We still do. You do celebrate. We just, right now we don't see each other often at all. Even with the new house that we were at, we weren't really, it wasn't like it used to be, because the vibe just wasn't the same, and it was so obvious. The fans saw it. Everyone just did their own thing. Bose with the Rich and Lonely, me with my streaming inconsistently, which I'll get into. Hitch starting his TST, absolutely killing it. Super proud of him, happy for him. Like, that's amazing to see, is Hitch take two of his best friends from home, who you guys, you know, have no idea who they are, but they're just hilarious when they play together, and like, now they are successful. They are, you know, they're just fun to watch. I'm happy for them. The hard part with this video is there's some stuff I want to say. You know, it's been so long, why say it? I talked to Hex about it on his podcast, I think, a little bit, sort of what could have been done differently, and I think Hex knows what he could have done differently, what we could have done differently, and how it actually could have worked. I think I fucking suck at this now. Yeah, it just sucks it didn't work out. We're past the fucking OpTic shit. Immortals bought us out. Immortals flew down, their CEO flew down, met up with us, we had a chat. It was pretty, they didn't really have much to say, I don't feel like. I feel like they thought we were just gonna join, or I felt like they didn't really give a fuck if we did. But they did fly out and talk to us, and we, you know, after the meeting, all the guys kind of got together and we were like, well, like, what? Like, we really got nothing out of that, and it was pretty useless. There's not really any way we're gonna join that, you know. OpTic is not what it used to be, and we are what OpTic used to be, and so for this, the new OpTic, we just decided not to be a part of it. I'm sorry if I'm like kind of scattering around and like going from one subject to another and then kind of back to another subject. I'm not the best at talking and explaining shit, especially I feel like it's been so long. I'm fucking rusty at this. My next subject is my mental state. For my streaming, my YouTube, and just content being involved, I will say that even before people, the whole like gifted sub, huge, now everyone has thousands of subs. I see Rowley'd at 1,200, Hitch is at 8,000, I think 2 years ago, or was it 1 year ago? Before everyone started blowing the fuck up on Twitch and gifted subs just became a huge thing, I actually had definitely the highest sub count out of like all my friends. I had 3,600 subs. I feel like I was getting on and acting like I enjoyed it, and I did enjoy it to a certain point. Like, who doesn't love getting on? And I had a super supportive community, but I will say at that time, 3,600 subs, you know, donations and bits and all the support I was getting, even though I had that, I was at one of the most depressed and what sort of felt like the loneliest times of my life. I don't really know why that was. To this day, I'm still battling that. But that always sticks in my head. The numbers, the the likes, subs, the viewers, I had the numbers that anyone would want to have, and I still was depressed. Like, honestly, fucking depressed. And there's personal reasons for that. One day I might dive deeper into that. I think this year I'm gonna really, dude, this year I am working on myself. I'm going to, like, I don't care anymore. Like, I legit don't fucking care anymore. And I'm gonna be very brutally honest with you guys and about myself and what I do in my life, and you know, maybe why I feel certain ways and why things ended up how they ended up. But I just wanted to say, something that always sticks with me is I was at my highest point in my career, making more money than I ever thought I'd be making, especially at that point. And I was so depressed, so anxious. My anxiety, like, if you guys know me, I've made multiple videos about, or at least talked about, depression and anxiety. My anxiety, man, like, it's people always, I don't mean to do this. People always say, what do you have to be depressed about? And I'm like, once I hear that, I'm like, you don't understand depression. You don't need something to be depressed about to be depressed. First off, it's sort of, I think it starts when you're young, through it's maybe something traumatic. It's sort of just a program that you've been programming into your mind since childhood and you don't even know it. And then next thing you know, you have this thing called depression and anxiety, and you don't know why you are depressed, why you are anxious. Now, I did go to a place, I've gotten my blood test done, and my testosterone is like less than half of what it should be. So I'm figuring out that I am kind of got fucked by the universe, because testosterone in a male is super important. Yeah, I get boners, yeah, I fuck, but testosterone in a male affects a lot of other things: mood, energy, depression, anxiety, which, you know, is mood. I found out that, and I started working on that last year. I didn't do it how I should, because I get pellets inserted in my ass of testosterone, and then, but you have to work out on them. You have to be active. You have to be taking care of yourself for this shit to work. And I didn't do that. Maybe for the first month or two, but I just didn't do that. And people are always wondering, like, why aren't you streaming? Why aren't you making YouTube videos? You lazy fuck. First off, I'll admit, I'm fucking lazy. I am lazy. I am lazy. Are you happy now? But besides that, not to use my testosterone as an excuse, but like, that's reality. My brain is wired differently. I'm learning I have to change. I have to, every single day, I'm learning how to change it. Meditating, reading, exercise, learning that when these negative thoughts come, a negative thought will come, I say that's not useful. I don't attach myself to it. And that's what I'm trying to learn to do every single day. And that's what, you know, I disappear at times, and I'll disappear for a month, maybe two, and that's kind of what I'm doing. But then I always find myself back into the same fucking funk once I start just grinding streaming, and I am bad at being balanced with this shit. And I am not trying to make anyone fucking feel bad for me or have any excuse. MaNiaC, stop making excuses. You're just fucking lazy. Alright, I get it. I'm just telling y'all how it is. Or I'm just telling it like it is. I had a subject here called mental health, and I guess that was my rant for that. This year, I'm just working on, okay, no, let me explain this. I wanted to say this. To go from living in a house full of people, which I thought at the time I not hated, but no, I think I just hated my room. Fucking sliding bathroom door, people always fucking coming in, recording me. That pissed me off, I'm gonna be honest. That was a buzzkill for sure. But besides that, like the late night food runs, the waking up and seeing someone else making a video, going down in the basement and Formal's down there and Scump's down there, and the Tox team moved in at one point, and Pomage, you know, kind of teaching him how to make beats. Me, myself, learning how to make beats and having sort of content going on, even though it would lack severely, I guess, at some times. Living in that sort of environment puts you in that sort of mindset to be like that. And then whenever we moved down here, that was all in Chicago. Whenever we moved to Texas, all that changed. Separate apartments, bad idea. The bullshit videos we were like trying to force ourselves to do, bad idea. The lack of support we got from Infinite, I guess, bad idea. Sprat not getting a visa. What the fuck? Like, you made him move down here and then don't get him a work visa. That makes Sprat go back. That makes Pomage go back, saying fuck that shit. That makes Pomage leave OpTic. Pomage, I'm not gonna lie, goofy fuck, I love him, but the dude had vibes. Like, having Pomage around was great for OpTic. I think that spiraled everything to shit. But that's all OpTic talk. My cat wants in. Let's get to the next subject. I don't know where I'm really at. I'm trying to work on my posture, my alignments. I've been really getting into myself. I've been reading, meditating. This is really just this year, 2020. 2020, new year, new me. Old guard failing. After we declined Immortals, we decided to start up our own thing, Old Guard. I saw someone tweet me, oh, I forgot about Old Guard and how I spent $60 for that fucking t-shirt, and it kind of made me laugh. Old Guard was a thing from the start. I think we kind of knew it was just not gonna be a thing, because individually we aren't making content. People aren't making content. There was me and Hitch who would stream, and then that was like, I don't know, Big T might have been doing, I feel like he kind of quit gameplay videos. No one better take this shit the wrong way at all, because I'm not saying I was carrying my own fucking weight by any means. It was really just the only like content we would see. We weren't making videos together. It was like I was streaming. It was still everyone just doing their own thing. So there wasn't, Old Guard wasn't gonna be what we wanted it to, and that was to make videos and shit together. I take blame for that because I kind of just wanted to stream, and I think that's sort of when I met my girlfriend, and so it was pretty much streaming and girlfriend. Hitch was just streaming, and I think he'd come back, talk to his girlfriend, you know? We were all separate, so Old Guard just wasn't gonna work, and I'm sorry, I wish that would have worked. We are all still gonna remain friends, but as far as like that content type team that we wanted to be, and we were actually excited about, just didn't work. And I think we knew it wasn't gonna work, because going from being involved in a house with so many people back in Chicago, and then having Hex in charge basically, like every video that you guys basically, I mean, we did videos together, would you rather, blah blah blah, you know, we would work together, but like for the dope videos and to get the Call of Duty team involved, Hex was pretty much involved in the front runner. He was the front runner in every fucking video. So when he stepped out, that kind of left a spot for someone else to step up, and no one did that. That's not blaming anyone. It just is what it is. When Hex made his decision to not be involved in any content during the Infinite days, that we went from him being the front runner and kind of controlling the shit and getting everyone involved, including the Call of Duty team was always like super important. And after that, just none of that ever happened again. There wasn't any, there just was no longer a leader, and I think that's where shit just kind of fell apart. I wish it would have happened differently, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to not make this a 30-minute rant video. BTH and the future of BTH. So you guys know BTH was the Halo team I've always been on, besides OpTic. I wanted to make that sort of into an org. I did end up doing apparel. You know, I got the LLC for it, trademarks, all of that. I put out I did an apparel drop, which was more successful than I could have asked for. I appreciate you guys so much. I do, like, I can't just, I'm not just dropping BTH apparel. Like, I need to get my, I need to get myself popping, mentally, physically, spiritually. Then I need to get my streams popping. I need to start fucking in. The shit just keeps fucking ending at like 15 minutes. Like spiritually, mentally, physically, I need to get my streams popping. But that's like, what I always think back to is I was at my highest sub count and had earned more money than I could ask for or expected to. And I was still at my lowest point. And I think that now that always sticks with me. That's not worth it. The numbers, the clout, the attention that I get trying to be involved and tweeting all the time and being on social media, I came to a realization that it wasn't worth it with the mindset that I was at. And that's just me. I need to, like, you know, I'm working on me. I need to be the best me. When I'm the best me, the content comes out. When I was back at 60/50 making videos, I was working out every day. I was eating healthy. I was buying groceries. I was interacting with, you know, everyone in the house. But the house had people to interact with. And I feel like once all that disappeared, especially now when I'm by myself, my girlfriend's here all the time, but to go from what it was to what it is now, shit was depressing. The end of last year, or just kind of last year in general, the end of last year especially, I got into a pretty dark place. I think it was just the change. I think the change hurt me more than what I expected it to. I don't really know what more to say about that. Y'all don't want to hear me talk about mental health all day, but take care of yourselves, man. People talk to me about like, where's the stream? Where's the stream? I have arthritis, and I'm not trying to, you're lazy, excuse me. I'm not trying to sit here and make excuses. Trust me, man. When I'm not streaming, I'm not fucking sitting here happy that, like, out at the bar drinking and fucking bitches and have living my best life. Where's the stream? Like, I'm probably asleep, fucking depressed for weeks straight. And I'm not trying to make people feel sorry for me. That just is what it fucking is. And people ask where the stream's at. Once again, not making a fucking excuse. I have arthritis in my fucking neck. I shouldn't even be gaming. And if I do a very short amount of time, taking breaks in between, like, I fucked up. Through my grinding and so much gaming the past 10 years, I developed arthritis in my fucking neck, didn't take care of it, and now apparently I'm gonna have it for life. And that fucking sucks. I am never my setup's over here. I am never comfortable when I am gaming. I'm always feeling my neck. I'm always feeling like a fucking just tenseness in my shoulders. And if you watch my stream, we kind of make a joke out of it that I'm never fucking comfortable, but I'm seriously like never fucking comfortable. But that's also, you know, that has to do with just stress, anxiety, just my posture being fucking terrible. A lot of stuff I need to work on, and I'm excited about it. I seriously, man, like, when my mental is great, when I'm getting out, when I'm interacting with people I love, I feel like I blossom, and the best me, the content will just come. Like, I don't even have to try. Last year, the most depressing thing I can say right now is last year, I think I laughed the least amount in my entire life. I think I made people, besides my GTA streams, they were pretty fucking funny. But I would say more towards the end of last year, I never felt less funny in my life. And that's just the mental state I was at. And we're not gonna make this all about my mental state. Let's fucking move on. This isn't a fucking pity MaNiaC video. I'm seriously just trying to be as open with you guys and as honest with you guys as I can. And I know I don't give a fuck about what other people say. I know there are many, many people watching this video that feel the same way. They might not have arthritis in their neck, but they feel the same way in other ways. So if what I say can help them relate, and what I say and what I'm trying to do for myself can help them, fuck everyone else. I would rather help one person and then get verbaled by thousands. If it can help one person, it's worth talking about, it's worth ranting about. But fuck that. Next subject. I was talking about BTH and the future of BTH. Basically, what got in the way of BTH and me, it was pretty much a decision of, do I want to take the risk of trying to make BTH into an org, which I have no experience doing. There wasn't an opportunity for Call of Duty for me to get into Call of Duty, and then my other option was pretty much Halo, or I guess, you know, kind of Gears of War would be the games I'm familiar with and would be comfortable kind of diving into slowly. Call of Duty went away. I wanted to do a BTH Call of Duty team. And then the whole CDL, and then the whole NRG situation, a Halo team that I was talking to, we were gonna try to work something out, but it was pretty much, do I risk it all on this BTH stuff right now where I don't feel comfortable with where I'm at in life, or do I kind of go a different route? BTH is always gonna be me, and in the future make something out of it, and that's what I decided to do. In the future, I still plan on making BTH into something other than just my stream and a lifestyle, and the people, my people, my followers, my supporters. I hate saying fans know what it is, but BTH. Can someone put timestamps for subjects in this video? That would be nice. I'm too lazy to do it. So if someone who watches this whole video wants to do it, kudos to you. I'll follow you on Twitter. I think what people want to hear the most, or are interested in the most, is the NRG, or leaving OpTic. Why didn't I join NRG? Or did I get asked to join NRG? Hex, my relationship with him, I guess. Joining Mutineers. I'm currently now on the Mutineers, the fuck do you want me to call it? The Mutineers, sort of a content creator, technically on the pro team. Yeah, I'm a Call of Duty pro. It's kind of fucking dumb how the system works, but let's dive into it. Of course, my number one option of what I wanted to do was to join NRG. That would have been great. I feel like that would have revived the Flycast. You know, I'm still living here around everyone, Hex, Scump, just everyone involved. Well, is that really fucking about it? Bose is on NRG now. I'm still involved and have these people sort of in my life. That would have been ideal. All right, let me tell the story. I get a text from Hex one day saying, hey, do you want to meet tomorrow for breakfast? Let's talk. And I already knew what it was about, sort of. And I was like, of course. We met up, and Hex basically asked me to join NRG. This was, who cares about the time frame? But Hex basically asked me to join, well, Hex did ask me to join NRG. And at the time I was like, well, I'm thinking about the BTH stuff, blah, blah, blah. Would I still be able to do that? He was like, yeah, so, you know, of course you can do the apparel, but like, I can't get sponsors for my BTH org while still being on NRG, and it just wouldn't have worked. And we talked about it, and he broke it all down, and you know, he obviously let me know, like, he knows my potential. We get along, we have a lot of laughs. I've been a part of the family for, what, like 4, 5 years now? And I think he was just giving me a shot, sort of one last shot. You know, he explained that when you join, you're not gonna be, it's not gonna be like the old days where you can just sort of disappear and not produce content and it'd be okay. Like if he has to and feels the need to, he'll kick me off. And I said, you know, I respect that, and if that's what it's gonna be, that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, I do wanna join NRG. And that's pretty much how we left the breakfast. You know, it's not like a contract got signed right away. I don't even know if Hitch was on NRG by then, but I knew he would be. But basically a month, maybe a little over a month passed. Hadn't talked to Hex at all. But this was when Hex was building his Call of Duty team. It was all secretive. So he's flying to LA, he's flying to Chicago, he's in meetings. He's had to get the Call of Duty team set up. So I think that was a big part of the reason we just hadn't talked. I even kind of talked to Nadeshot about this. And Nadeshot was like, you should have reached out more. You should have been more pushy about joining. But Hex was off doing his own thing for like quite some time. So at this point I was kind of just waiting. Then randomly I get a text from, I don't know if he wants to be named, but I get a text from someone that I know over at Mutineers who thought it would be a good idea for me to join Mutineers. He wanted to know what I was doing. And I said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to join NRG, but I'll get back to you. And he said, okay, let's keep talking, but there's sort of a time constraint because all the players need to be signed by this time. That's when I reached out to Hex. I was like, hey, is this NRG, hey, is this NRG spot still available? He said basically that he's not sure, and you know, if an opportunity does come up for me, like Mutineers, which was a good opportunity. I'm blessed that came up for me. That if that was the case, that I should definitely look into that, and that he's not sure, you know, we'll kind of see. A few weeks pass, Mutineers hits me up again, and they're like, hey, we need to know. That's when I hit up Hex again about the NRG stuff. Didn't really get a response. You know, I told him I have pretty much 2 days to sign a contract with the Mutineers, and I don't have time to wait. I know Hex is a busy man, but I pretty much didn't get a response, and I signed the contract. And I was happy about signing the contract. You know, I wanted, you know, obviously no offense to Mutineers, but I wanted to join NRG first. You know, understandably so. I'm not stupid. That's where I come from. That's like where my family's at. But that was where I wanted to be, and it didn't happen, but I still got on Mutineers. Signed the contract, didn't tell anybody, and yeah, I was a part of Mutineers, low key. 2 days later, I don't like telling all of this business, but fuck it. It's my first YouTube video back. I'm gonna just tell it how it is, and give you guys as much information about my life and how my whole situation went down. Signed the contract. 2 days later, Hex texts me, basically saying, you ready to join NRG? And I was like, fuck you. Not really, but I was like, I responded. I might have responded to me. I might have been pissed off and like kind of ignored it, but I did respond, and I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I just signed the contract like 2 days ago. And he was like, okay, let's see what we can do, blah, blah, blah. And basically, to be honest, there was no working around it. I signed the contract, and I am where I am. And I'm still blessed to be a part of Mutineers. We got Frosty on the team, we got Skies on the team. Skies is someone I've known for, Skies and Frosty are people I've known for years. I used to play wagers with Skies when he was just some shit random, but like just an online warrior. But I don't even know if he played competitively or like 8. He was a S&D little shit. So I played with him a lot in wagers. So I'm happy of where I'm at. To inform you guys that I was trying to make the NRG situation work out. Hex was too, but didn't fucking work. You know, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? That is what it is right now. Like I said, I'm blessed to be a part of Mutineers. I know a few people that I'm good friends with on this team. You know, I'm excited. I could have moved down to Florida, and it probably would have been a lot more content involved in that way, moving down there with them, but they said I didn't have to, and it actually would have benefited me more financially if I did that. But I decided to stay here in Texas. I got a girlfriend here too, and I'm not ready to have her move down with me or break up with her just because of it. And that was kind of a shitty situation because I wanted to move down there with everyone. Like that, it would have been dope, man. Due to circumstances, I'm still here in Texas. I love Texas. Florida has nice weather too, so shit, that would have been nice. But yeah, that's just where I stand right now, man. And that's the whole situation behind leaving OpTic. Was I gonna join NRG? And honestly, the support with NRG, it would have been mixed. I know there's people that are gonna say I wouldn't deserve to be on that, and at that time I don't think I deserved to be on a caliber team as NRG with the big names and the content they produce. If I joined, I would have been a part of it. I know that for a fact, and if I wasn't holding my weight, I would have been kicked off, and it's that simple. So yeah, that's what happened with NRG leaving OpTic and Mutineers. So where do I stand now? Mutineers. Going to the Minnesota event here, and I don't fucking know what the date is, but I gotta go down there, do some content, get some pics. Speaking of which, I need to hit up my barber. Should I stop dyeing the hair? Is it not a good look? Like my dyed hair, and then like I'll get lines and shit. I think it looks alright. I don't think the gamer community supports that type of stuff. That's kind of irrelevant. Oh, one thing I did want to mention is what you guys could have potentially saw. I was talking to Hex about it a long time ago. I said to him, I was like, you know what I think would work is if we had everyone in the house that we took Rallied, who I love Rallied's energy. I think he was a great pickup for OpTic. It would have been the house, Rallied, Hypoc, and probably Zoe into a new mansion. Hex would have been completely involved. The Call of Duty team would have been involved. Scump would have been involved because Scump fucking loved. Scump ended up liking Rallied and Zobe and Hypoc more than us, but so that would have been great. We had a sort of an idea of doing that, but that just, it didn't work. Hex even admitted that, like, you know, he was like, I'm already a step ahead of you, brother. That's just another idea. I guess I'll fucking just give you guys all the information, all the behind the scenes information, since I guess I owe you something. I haven't fucking talked to you in Lord knows how long. I have been trying to stay away from fucking social media. Like I explained earlier in the video, I'm working on my mind state right now, and I feel, honestly, before this video was started, I was feeling anxious. I did self-medicate just to do this video. I am prescribed prescribed anxiety medicine. I had to take one just for this. Like, I'm fucked up. Not really. No, I am. But I'm gonna be alright. Not for the fucking mental health shit. Let me take a sip out of my Ninja cup. Next subject. Am I competing in Halo? I've been playing off stream. I went a few weeks of playing on stream. Played it, you know, it's kind of grinding. But like, something's just, am I getting fucking old and just losing my interest in video games? I might have to just be like a vlogger or something, but like, I don't have fucking friends to vlog, or like, you know, that are in that same element. I don't go out anymore. Me and my girlfriend are kind of homebodies, and I guess I could fucking, oh shit, my battery's gonna die, I need to wrap this up. I guess I could just use my girlfriend for clickbait videos. Those seem to do well. YouTube, and everyone watching those. No, but seriously. What the fuck am I talking about? Competing in Halo, I'm not sure yet. I would say I doubt it, just because my heart and soul isn't into the game. But I have been playing off stream, thinking about playing in this qualifier this weekend, and then I might compete at the event. I would say it's more on the unlikely side, but we'll see. I guess my future is just to really take care of myself, get my fucking, you know, I gotta I'm like trying to reprogram my brain. Right now, for me, I'm saying like fuck the views, fuck the numbers, like I don't care about the sub count. None of that matters when I feel like shit every single day. And that's what it came to. That's what it was for quite some fucking time. That's not saying that streaming is what does that to me. That's just like how my mental developed, or was starting to develop, and I need to stop, take care of myself, reprogram these fucking negative thoughts that I'm having, start being more healthy. I've been eating super healthy probably close to 2 months now, working out, I don't know, but yeah, the future is mine. 2020. I'm excited about it because there's no other way to look at life. I'm gonna be excited for my future, and I hope you guys are too. I'm not gonna sit here and promise YouTube videos and shit. I think one of these days, in the next couple of days, I will do, you see, well, I'm in my new apartment. I'll do an apartment tour, even though it's kind of embarrassing because I have a bed frame that's like hardly built and it's been sitting there for a month. Got a cat, girlfriend. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and promise YouTube videos, but there will be more. I promise you will see me more. Fuck. I didn't say promise. You will see me more, but my battery's gonna die, guys. Seriously. Thank you all so much who watched me just sit in one fucking place for Lord knows how long this video is and just rant about everything. I just wanted to get you guys up to date with my life. Before my camera dies, I guess I'm gonna end the video. Thank you all for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. That's not even my outro. What the fuck's my outro? As always, like, comment, subscribe, really does help the Alright guys, that's gonna do it for the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, really does help the channel grow. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later. That's my fucking outro. Let's go. Alright, peace out guys, have a good one, seriously. By the way, I'm working with Reebok on a new shoe. Hashtag ad. Support it guys. It's gonna be on Instagram. Just show some love. You'll see it in the next few days. Okay, bye. Look out for it. Love you, bye.